Hey everybody, just doing a little size comparison about some of these figures. This is not comprehensive, but this is pretty good coverage, I think. Okay, I have a bunch of Star Wars figures, and here's Snake Eyes, the only G.I. Joe budget figure I've got. You can see the height differences in all these guys, okay? And still, the Wookiee gets it. This is the Chief Wookiee from Revenge of the Sith, and they get shorter as you go. Now he's supposed to be short, but these guys aren't really supposed to be short. He's a little bit taller, but Phasma towers over. Phasma and Kylo are about the same height, whereas this guy is just a little bit shorter than the biggest Wookiee I've got. And these are all the character toys, right? And the builds on these are just massively different, okay? When these guys are about the same height, build quality, I would say, is about the same. He's a lot more articulated than this guy, but the build quality, as far as, quality of plastic, the movement of the joints, size, general size, they're about on par with each other. He's one of the 3 3/4 scale, though he's obviously not 3 3/4. And that's something else that's been bothering me. Well, not really bothering me, but 3 3/4. Okay, here's a tape measure. Now he's supposed to be shorter, so there's 3 3/4 right there. Right? Let's do it this way. There's 3 3/4, but he's about 3.5. Now, they call it the 3 3/4 line, and he's supposed to be typical, okay? Now 3 3/4, he's about on par. Whereas this guy, let's do Kanan. He's he's above 3 3/4, okay? This guy is definitely right at 4 inches. The Hoth Trooper. Whereas Phasma is 4.5 inches. Yeah, she's 4.5. Well, 4.25. Just like him. 4.25. So that's an order of magnitude different. That's not just a large figure. Now this guy, he's a large figure. Okay, he is in the 3 3/4 line. It's representative of the character. So is he. Okay, but these two, those were different, okay? Those are really big. I covered this in a different video. That he's big. They're big. Those two are just big They're different. They're not 3 3/4, okay? They were released in a 3 3/4 line, but they're not 3 3/4, okay? We just measured them. I just measured them. These guys are fully 4.25. Yeah, he's 4.25 also. I'm doing this both on the LCD. I'm trying to keep everything in frame. But, yeah, they're like their own line. Because, okay, moving these guys out of the way. She's in charge of a bunch of those guys. That looks like a totally different line of action figure to me. Because he's a lot shorter. Okay? A lot shorter. I mean, both, they're good sculpts and everything. It looks great. But a lot taller, a lot taller. I know he's supposed to be tall, but, and I can forgive this guy, but not this guy. Or this girl. Yeah, everyone, that's a female. That's a woman right there. That's Captain Phasma. Google it. So, I just wanted to quickly, give me an excuse to break out some action figures before work. Going over, this is a recent acquisition, and I got him in a bag of junk, luckily with his helmet. Normally in bags of junk, the accessories don't make it, but he did. I got him as a damaged package clearance. Got him, I bought him new, yeah. Found him used, found him new. Will Parker gave me this. Awesome. You rock. bought him on clearance at Five Below. I got the 2-pack on clearance and got this from a user online. Brian, awesome. And that's just these figures. And I'm kind of working on getting my Rebels crew together. And there's a lot of people who don't care for the Rebels, not that guy, who don't care for the Rebels crew. I'm thinking of, I've got Kanan in Stormtrooper gear, and that's definitely not him. But there's a lot of people who don't like the Rebels crew. I like the Rebels crew. I got Chopper. I don't like how they did Zeb, because Zeb has 2 jointed legs instead of just one knee. He has 2. And they didn't really do that in this line of figures. They didn't do it in any line of figures. I've got the Hero Masher. They didn't give him the right lower legs because he's supposed to have basically a forward knee and a backward knee. And I really wanted to design him a backward knee for the Hero Masher. There's nothing I could do for the 3 3/4, but make a whole brand new figure. I don't want to do that. But the Hero Masher, since they are modular snap-apart toys, which they're fun, they're awesome, they're tough, and they cross-play really well with other toys. Like, I got a bunch of Hero Mashers in Halo vehicles. So, there's that. And they play well with other toys. And they do mash up with the Marvel and all the other ones. Dinosaurs, whatever. But just a quick, well, not so quick, I guess. Give me a reason to break out some action figures before work. And I know I give this guy a lot of guff about being a cheap figure, but he's good for what he is, you know. He's super light. And he's got a hole in his chest. I'm guessing that's to let, I don't know, some kind of processing mold mark or something. But he's held up, you know. And I haven't been able to find any more of these. They clearanced him out because he was damaged, or the package was damaged rather. He's okay, and he does fit on the same pegs as these new figures, so it's all right. All right, thanks a lot. Out of here. Bye bye.